Hello.
I'm going to be entertaining while Keith does something.
I have to make a quiz. Why is that?
Because it's Thursday, and we do questions on Thursdays. Ian, he's here first. Hello, Ian.
But why are we not doing the normal one?
Oh, well, first of all, we don't know that we're going to have 10 people.
That's true.
Probably everyone but us is going to be watching the Capitals game.
We'd like to do that. If we're honest.
My lights are red.
That's a thing we'd like to do.
I'm wearing my Kuznetsov jersey.
Yeah.
Keith has his Backstrom jersey. It's just there.
It's on the floor now, I think.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You suck it, Ian. This is not orange. This is red.
That's true.
Melissa is here.
Oh,
Melissa has the game on. Melissa will give us crucial updates as they happen.
Oh, excellent. This is probably going to be a shorter show if we're being honest. It's the opening night of the Capital season. We're quite fond of them, so we're probably going to do about an hour and then go hit up the game.
On Zoom, we're watching Emily engage in a fight with her dog.
That seems like a thing that probably has happened before.
So I had a meeting this morning. It's my normal Thursday stand-up that we do. And normally we do it at 11 a.m. to accommodate the East Coast U.S. people and the West Coast U.S. people as well. But one day a week we do it at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern time to pamper the folks in our Bangalore team in India to make sure that we aren't being mean to them. So 8 a.m. But then we definitely can't have the Portland. Anyway, it's a thing. So on Thursday, I lead this meeting at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I showed up at 8 o'clock this morning, and I waited, and no one showed up because I forgot it's a holiday in India, so no one was at work. And then our team manager came on and was like, "Where is everyone?" I was like, "You'll get there." And he got there. He was like, "Oh, yeah, they're all gone today." Okay. And so we just put his dog on the camera, and I looked at the enormity of his Doberman. She's 4 months old, and she's gotten so big. I can't believe it. But when I meet with him every 2 weeks, at least at one point during the meeting, she gets on the camera and says hello. She's very cute. She's a European-style Doberman, so she's like the tall, skinny one with the pointy ears instead of the chunky, block-headed one. And she's a red Doberman.
I believe you.
She's very pretty. But anyway, she likes to jump up on his lap and lick his face.
So what have we been up to for the last week? What's been going on?
Let's see. We already talked about the unpleasantness of the Capitol.
Yeah, that was like happening at the time. And
Yeah.
now it's done. And
We're going to have an inauguration. We
And,
had an impeachment.
like 200 people have been charged.
Yeah, the FBI has 200 suspects named and like identified and everything. So that's great. They're doing the damn thing. Michael Barbine says, "Yo, yo, yo, who likes bacon? Y'all need to get the fuck out of D.C."
Does DC have bacon?
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Hi, everybody.
I think he's like, I have bacon. How do you feel about leaving the DC area?
I think it's an
So,
offer.
let's see. Yeah.
I think he's trading your location for bacon.
Maybe. That could be.
4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 people.
7 people?
Yep.
All right, we'll give it 10 more minutes. Let people kind of filter in unless we reach our 10 before that. But we're not doing the full show because we've got a Caps game that we want to go check out. So we're just going to do an hour here. I've made a quiz. If you're watching over on YouTube or Facebook, you'll probably want to move over to Twitch because that's where we're going to do our quiz at. We're going to try a knockout version of this quiz. Instead of doing points, it's kind of who can last the longest, which is a little more interesting. It was a little different. And we'll see how long that lasts.
It's going to be hilarious. We have a backup quiz that we can do.
Yeah.
It's called the life-saving quiz.
The life-saving quiz. All right. So we'll give that a shot if nobody's able to make it through the knockout, or it goes by pretty quickly. It looks like Ian is making light. He has cut a hole in his ceiling that goes to the sky. No, okay, no, that was just an indoor light. It was just very bright for some god awful reason. Emily's dog's baby molars are falling out, so that makes her extra bitey. I'm not sure if that means the dog's extra bitey or Emily is, but
It definitely means Emily. Emily is extra bitey.
yeah, I would expect Emily to be extra bitey these days. Brody has forgotten your Twitch law again. I believe that they can remind you of it and send it to your email, so you may want to try that. Nico is here. That is great. I've got my Caps hat on, so I'm feeling it. We got
Good
the
job.
studio is bright red. So it's good. It's
Not
excellent.
orange.
Yeah.
Go
Rob,
Flyers!
you know Brody. Brody, you also know Ian. He is here, and Smiles is with us, and all kinds of fun people. So, Emily, your hair is so long.
So long.
It is almost as if it just kept growing despite the pandemic.
So let's see. I need to send Emily's answers to the survey to Patrick. And then I need to send Nico's answers to the survey to Emily.
Okay. We're 2 behind, huh, people?
Yeah. Well, I'm not good at this.
It really got held up at the over in the Emily household there.
Well, I made a new survey. Brand new questions.
Good. New questions, new survey. If you have done the survey before, you'll still have to do the survey again because it is a new survey. So yeah, Barbine's making bacon. If anybody would like to go to Texas and have bacon, this is a way you could avoid the inauguration. It's crazy. I bought freaking bobby pins yesterday. Oh wow, to keep your hair back. That is fun.
I put my hair in a braid, but my hair is really super thick, so it doesn't really braid all that far, and it was in layers, so the end is weird. And so then I put it into a bun from the braid, and I just needed the bobby pins to keep all that shit there.
Just all over the place.
Nico is making deviled eggs with bacon.
Oh, do you have enough to share with the class?
I don't want to ruin any surprises for you, but
Yeah.
on Sunday we're gonna have deviled eggs.
Oh, with bacon?
That could be arranged.
This is bullshit if it's not with bacon.
I feel like I could arrange.
All right, good. Thank goodness. All right, we've got about 6 more minutes. We'll let people kind of come in. Sure will have lots of eggs. Oh, good. Why do you have so many eggs? Did you like egg yourself at Costco? Did you go get the big eggs?
The like 24 plat.
What was it? 24 plat?
Yeah, you can get
A plat?
a
Like a
plat
platter?
of 24 eggs at
Oh.
Costco.
No longer going to the grocery store. So 3 of those Costco ones. Wow. That is a lot of eggs.
Why is Caitlin and Keith's Zoom camera off, or has that already been discussed?
Are we assuming this are we talking about in Zoom? That's what you're referring to? I can turn that on. More
Never
just
told me anything.
laziness than go back to the Zoom here. And then
The season
here-
starts tonight, Nico. Tonight's the home opener.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's why we're going to have kind of we're going to do a shorter game today because we'd like to really go watch the home opener. And it's happening right now. This is how much we like you people, just so you know. This is the gauge that you can use, right? Like most people would be like, oh, I'd love to hang out with you and do ridiculous trivia stuff that really in the grand scheme of things is not a big deal. But instead I'm going to watch hockey. And we're like, nope, you know what? We're going to spend some time doing some trivia because they're important to us.
Nico says, just turn on the quiz kit and go.
Well, it doesn't quite work that way, but
It's not all the way automated.
Yeah, I have to hit buttons and things, but I can get it started off, I think, here in soon.
Oh, in the meantime,
Say
I can ask
quiz.
a question of Nico.
Yeah.
Or can I? What the balls?
What the balls?
Why in the...
What the heck balls? What the deviled egg balls are we talking about?
Okay. Nico,
Yes.
is the CHFI certification worthwhile? Is it good?
I feel like everybody else has just glazed over their eyes. It's just you're just having a secret meeting between you and Nico right now where
I'm just going to give her time to type out the answer.
yeah, the two of you are like, ha, we're going to talk in words that nobody else knows.
Craig understood the word good. Ian is dancing.
Nico says,
Ian's
no, I
listening.
did not hack Parlor.
Parlor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Parlor.
Parlor.
Like parkour, but different. Can we discuss for a moment?
Oh, here he goes.
I just want to just put this out here. Can we discuss for just a hot second that the name of that website is actually Parlay? Can anyone
if it were parlay, wouldn't it have a Z on the end?
No. I think parlay
I thought parlay had a Z.
I think that's French for talk.
So just like you on Twitter, you have tweets.
Mhm.
On Parler, you have parlays.
I guess. Well, but I think the name of it is because parlor, like the room, which is what everybody's saying, is spelled differently than that.
Oh yeah, parlay
What word am I
actually
thinking
means.
of has a Z in it?
Yeah, parlay actually means it's not butter.
It's not butter. Yes, exactly.
No, you're right.
Yeah, parlay is French for speak.
What is the word I'm thinking of in French that has a Z?
There are many of them.
Yeah.
Ale? Is it ale?
Maybe.
No.
There is parlay,
parlay.
a French word with a Z in it.
Yeah.
Parlez.
What does that one mean?
I believe
It's what?
is what it is. Parlez-vous français? Do you speak
So it's
French?
probably the
It's
way
a
that
conjugation.
yeah, conjugation of parlay.
Okay, so I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
But
the main verb ends in an R.
well, and think about the name, like the whole idea of the website is that you're talking, right? So it's obviously that the makers of it meant it to be parlay, and then basically we have a whole section of the United States who are so uncultured that they were like, Parlor, we're gonna go to Parlor, and we're
Parlor.
like, oh, good, great. And the best part is if they found out that it was French, they would probably get really mad.
We also didn't know the French word for yell. Otherwise, that should have been the name of it.
Yeah, right. Or whatever the French word is for not caring about actually doing any research. It seems like it's a longer name that might not work out as a URL, but that's really what it would be good. But yeah, anybody, the FBI is looking for information on any folks that were in the Capitol, so make sure to reach out to them if you have any. Here are some ideas of how you could do that. One, you could accuse the people who were down there at the Capitol of being QAnon, and then they'll be, being Antifa, and then they'll be so mad that they'll come out and say, "How dare you? I'm not Antifa," and then you point them to the feds. That's one way to do it. You can also use dating sites. Caitlin found this out.
Yeah. Go onto a dating site, change your Bumble, and change your preference to conservative, and then all the MAGA bros will start talking to you and brag that they were in the Capitol and send you pictures and video stuff, and you just forward it to the FBI.
Yeah. These are really great ways that we can do this if you want to help out folks. Just go and create yourself a dating profile. Tell them how much you really want to make America great again. And then just take that and then hold them accountable by saying, Well, I mean, I wouldn't date anyone who hadn't actually made it into the Capitol. And they'll be like, well, here's pictures of me in the Capitol.
Yeah, show me your balls.
And then I'll send you nudes that I find on the internet, as long as you send me pictures of you in the Capitol illegally.
Well, funny story.
Yes.
I was talking to this guy on Grindr, and out of the blue, he came up with this message. Oh, it was an exhausting week, storming the Capitol and all that stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? You know, and like I just kind of backed off, like, wait a minute. You know, if you're all like that now.
Yeah. No, Rob, lean
I'm really
into
gonna
it.
miss the hats. Like, I'm gonna miss knowing how to avoid these people. Like the Nazi T-shirts. No, please, I would appreciate it if you actually kept wearing those.
Yeah. Remember the
Yeah.
good old days when racism was overt and we knew how to avoid those people and put them somewhere else? That would have been. Now they're
trying to hide
sneaky.
among us.
They've gotten
You know what,
like
though?
sneaky about it.
You know what? Those Klan hoods did prevent COVID.
That's true. That is back when they knew to wear masks when they did illegal things. Look at that.
Right.
I guess it's good.
And the
They've
thing is,
gotten-
it's a time where wearing a mask in public wouldn't even look out of place.
Yeah.
And you can't get it together.
Right.
Put one on your face to keep you from being arrested in the future. It's just
Yeah.
dumb.
Imagine.
I'm okay with it. I'm
Yeah.
seriously okay with it.
We knew immediately it was not Antifa because Antifa, if it exists, which I don't think it does, would have masks on. Right.
Antifa totally exists.
Well, that and the whole
Does it?
It's just not a
Antifa trying
thing.
to stop
Exactly.
fascist being removed.
It is a thing.
I don't understand why. And every time my dad says, like, well, I bet it was Antifa, I go, well, why wouldn't we support anti-fascists? It was all
Right.
there for violence. And I'm like, yes, that's how you stop fascism, with
Mhm.
violence.
By
Yeah.
punching it in the face.
I don't have another solution for fascism, do you?
Stephen Brody says irony is a mask that says COVID is fake news.
Yes, that is fact.
Apparently, I look like the goddamn devil.
Mm. I mean,
You
Well,
look
by
beautiful,
definition, the devil
actually.
is
Yeah.
goddamn.
I feel like you should have worn a blue dress, and then that would have been even better.
Do you have any horns you can put on?
I don't.
No.
No, not horny tonight.
We actually found them in an old coat of Adrian's, legit horns from Halloween. I was like, this is interesting. I actually have
Oh.
these on hand right now.
All right, it is after 7:15. I don't think we have. Do we have 10? I don't even know if we have 10.
I think we might have exactly 10.
Maybe 10.
Maybe
but
9.
Curious. I don't know if it is the case, but that doesn't matter because I have made you a quiz. We're going to do a knockout quiz. This is going to be different than the other quizzes. Let me run this thing. It should give us some the rules. So I'm going to push this up.
Nice.
What do we
We
do?
have 11.
Oh.
Mordecai with his horns. Mordecai's horny.
Oh, nice. So the way this works, if I'm remembering correctly, is essentially we're going to have 20 questions, and the winner is whoever is able to get through 20 questions. I
Okay.
think it's that simple. You get knocked out when you have a wrong answer. You can guess, but essentially once you've gotten a wrong answer or you don't answer, you're out.
Okay.
I think that's how this works. So you got to.
It's gonna be a fast one.
Well, that's what we're hoping because we're gonna go watch hockey. You see our plan. All right, so let's start this game. For those who are not on Twitch, it's gonna look a little weird. We're gonna talk about it, but you're not gonna see the graphics on the screen. So make sure you move over to Twitch. Go over there, and you can participate. But you can click on your screen or you can touch your screen, whatever your screen happens to be, and
It's
participate.
fun.
Yeah, there you go. You're touching them. So let's get this started. First question. In ancient Greece, if your job was a hippias, which of these would you own?
A weave.
A guitar,
A horse.
or a boat? Or a hippopotamus? Well, that would have been my guess. Hippopotamus would be my guess.
Oh, I lost my Twitch screen.
I'm just going out.
Damn
That's
Good.
I'm just here for the show.
Maybe we should go back and do this as points. We'll see how this goes. These were the easy ones. Oh, we have a butthole on the screen. That's nice. That's
Ancient Greece was the easy one.
yeah. That
Yeah.
is the easiest.
It's obviously Ankh-Morpork. We all know the answer to this question.
Yes. No, the correct answer was horse. 5 people got it.
Think about it this way.
Yeah.
If you were a hippias, which of these would you own? You would own a horse because hippopotamus means water horse.
Ah.
Yeah, but hippies play guitars.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
And I was going for Hephaestus, the party god.
Hephaestus, the party god. Wait, that's
So you
not,
went boat?
that's not true.
No, I went guitar.
Oh.
Isn't Hephaestus?
No.
No, that's
You're thinking of the wrong one.
Dionysus
Yeah.
is
Dionysus.
the loser.
Yeah,
That's
Dionysus is wine and orgies, I think. That's the
right.
party god.
yeah.
I went
Hephaestus was
with horse for
the
zero.
smith.
Bacchus. That's Bacchus.
Bacchus.
I support that plan.
Bacchus.
Again,
well, one's
ancient
Roman
Greece
and
was the
one's
easy
Greek.
one.
Yeah, I don't know. Dionysus is wine and fertility. So I know that. That's all I got. Let's see. Remaining players. Let's see. Okay, so Melissa, Emily, Patrick, Smiles the Banana, my favorite name of all, and Nico all made it. They've made it to this next round. We've trimmed it down to 5. We've cut in half. This might be quick. Next question.
Which novel by John Grisham was conceived on a road trip to Florida while thinking about stolen books with his wife?
Was it the Camino Island?
The Gray Mountain
The Litigators?
or Rogue Lawyer?
1.
He's lovely.
You've met him.
Stephen Brody says, "Oh, horse. I thought it was horse. I'm out."
Not interested in horse at all. I'm sorry. You piqued my interest for a moment there. All
I
right.
love how it just rubs it in with the big red eliminated
Yes.
sign
Oh,
on your screen.
ouch.
I've never done this one before. This doesn't look good.
Ooh, 0 people got Camino Island.
Uh-oh.
It
Done.
wasn't called Camino Island. I thought it was called Camino Wins.
Let's see the leaderboard. Everyone's a loser.
Winners board. No winners. Everyone's a loser.
We have made it 10% of the way in.
Everyone's a loser.
10%. I thought it was going to go further
I
than
love
that.
this screen forever.
So Mackenzie just hit my phone, closed Twitch, and turned on the Capitals game.
Who did
Zero
this?
Mackenzie.
winners.
My dog.
Good taste. Melissa, what were you saying?
Ovechkin scored.
Ovechkin
yay!
scored!
It's officially the beginning of hockey. All right, let's try this again. You know what? This was a bad experiment. I apologize. I'm gonna select this, but I'm gonna go with points. That's the only way we're gonna
So
get through this.
everybody's going to get the first 2 questions right.
Hopefully, we don't even know. Honestly,
I mean, they all kind of suck.
I'm kind of concerned.
I'm waiting for someone on question 2 to be like, "Oh shit, I forgot."
Which one was it? Oh, all right, question 1. This is gonna be. Oh, that's sending the rules first. This is gonna be like we normally do it. The short version of the rules. You click on an answer. The quicker you click on the answer, the more points are involved. If you get it right, you get those points. If you get it wrong, you lose those points. If you don't answer, there is no issue with that.
You just get 0.
You get 0, right? You don't lose or gain anything.
In ancient Greece, if your job were a hippias, which of these would you own?
Oh, it's obviously a guitar. That's the answer.
I was being
Wait,
enthusiastic.
Smiles has put us as the background of her.
Nice.
With the losers. With
Yeah.
the loser. Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone's
gotcha.
a
Since
loser.
everyone's a
Everyone's a
loser.
horse
Oh, now we
vote.
know what that looks like. Click
That's
on
5 winners
Smiles.
get first
You want to
voted.
click on Smiles?
I just want to see.
Can
you make that just bigger?
I don't know that I can. I think.
Spotlight for everyone?
Can I do spotlight?
If you put it on speaker view, maybe. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
see-
there it is. Winners. Everyone's a loser. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, that's good.
Our view looks slightly different, but
Oh, okay.
you caught great snapshots of Keith and I.
I did. Good for you guys.
We're photogenic. That's what it is.
Now we go back to gallery view.
Yes, back to our gallery of Of nuts.
Reveal the answer, please. What could it be?
What could it possibly
Somebody
be?
said boat. God damn it.
They were boating. They were trying to
It
boat
was.
with the others. Who went with boats?
It was Ian.
It was Ian.
Of course.
All right, next question. What could it possibly be?
Which novel by John Grisham was conceived on a road trip to Florida while thinking about stolen books with his wife?
Is it Rogue Lawyer one?
Is it Grey Mountain?
Is it the Lit Eye Gators?
Well, there's Florida. He was going to Florida,
Yeah, he was
and
going
it
to
says
Florida.
Gators.
That's probably it.
Or was it Camino Island?
Was it Litta Taters?
We have to go to Costco this weekend. Maybe we'll follow Nico's trend and get all the eggs in the entire world.
I don't even know where you put 3 things of Costco eggs. Where are you hiding those? You can't freeze them, can you?
You can freeze eggs. Yeah.
All right.
Melissa freezes her eggs. Not you.
That's how fertility clinics work.
Oh. My
That's
friend
not-
Melissa has chickens, and she often has more eggs than she can possibly handle.
If you were to go and
Yeah,
donate-
the only catch is that they take 3.5 weeks to thaw out.
What?
No big deal.
Yeah, you can freeze eggs anytime you want, but it seriously takes like a month to thaw.
Ugh.
What?
Or you
What?
can ice eggs, and that sounds yucky.
Well, what if you're making a smoothie?
Well, that doesn't matter.
We have the eggs in the fridge. Everything else is in the freezer.
Yeah, that's what you would have to do, right?
Let's go to the next question.
First novel question.
Who recorded the album called Down to the Moon in 1986?
Not to be confused with the previous question, which was about novels. Andreas Woltenweiger.
Nailed it. Bing Crosby.
Jean-Michel Jarre.
Enya.
Yeah.
I definitely got the easy ones.
Mm-hmm.
We were watching Criminal Minds. We've been watching through Criminal Minds, and they had a great episode with an Enya track in it.
Yeah. I know it's not Enya, because Enya's badass. For the record, I'm going on record right now. Enya, fantastic. If
He
you're
really
going
likes
to hate
Enya.
on me for liking Enya, I don't care. You come at me, I will fight. I believe that Enya is brilliant. And she has an album called Shepherd Moons, but not one called Down to the Moon. The correct answer.
Is it her who has never toured?
I don't know if Enya has ever toured. Maybe
They're
perhaps.
electronic. I
I'm
don't know
going
if
to
they
Google
can
it because
do it.
that's my job. Has Enya ever toured?
I feel like I know she toured with another band prior to being Enya.
She
That
has
was a
never
thing.
played a solo concert and tends to disappear for years between albums.
Yeah.
She's one of the most successful folk singers of all time, selling more than 75 million records worldwide.
She is the second highest grossing Irish musician.
Other than U2.
Other than U2. It's U2 then Enya. Like that's pretty good.
My brother really liked Enya. He had all of her albums.
The correct answer was Andreas Woltenweiger.
Full Inviter.
Woltenweiger.
Full Inviter.
Woltenweiger. Next question.
In which Shakespearean play will you find the suicide of Ophelia?
Oh, it's probably Macbeth.
Othello?
Might be King Lear.
Hamlet?
It could have been any of those. Those are all actually Shakespearean plays.
Yes, they
That
are.
is-
That
yeah.
makes it trickier.
It does make it harder. If that had been Rent, Hamlet, King Lear,
Hamilton.
and Hamilton, then I would have been able to at least 50-50 those.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're waiting for everybody to get their answers in.
Almost everyone
Oh.
said Hamlet.
Except for King Lear.
Except for King Lear.
Somebody did King Lear, which I'm guessing was King Lear. It's King Lear on the prod. Are they listening in? Jurassic Park, says Barbine. That is, I assume, the answer to
Something.
this question. That was the Shakespearean play.
Yes.
That. All right, next question. In
In-
Star Trek,
What is the
what's
name,
of
of
Spock's
Spock's father? Sirach.
Tuvok,
Sarek.
T-Pal. Good old, that's his rap name. That's when he started his rap career. He went as T-Pal.
T-Pow.
Mm-hmm. Probably pronounced T'Pol or toilet paper Al. One of the two. I'm not sure what the correct pronunciation of that is.
EPL.
It's pronounced T-Paul.
Maybe.
T-Pal is the sidekick of Mr. Coffee.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's not true.
Nerd
Let's see
alert.
what the correct answer is.
Sarek.
Surak
Yeah, I
and
guess
Sarek. Very
Not
similar.
Surak.
Surak and Sarek.
That was a trick
tricky.
question. That was
I
not-
totally guessed.
Yay!
Huzzah.
Craig
Spoiler
says-
alert, we've had this one before.
Yeah, Craig says it's pronounced T-Paul.
DePaul.
Nerd.
I believe she was the Vulcan in Enterprise, the worst of the series.
What is the fourth boss in the 1997 video game Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back?
Mm,
Is it Dr. Neocortex, the Komodo brothers, Dr. N. Jin, or Tiny Tiger?
I'm going Tiny Tiger.
Oh, the Sabers scored.
The adorable Tiny Tiger. Oh no, which of the Sabers scored? We need to know which one. So the Sabers are now tied with Alex Ovechkin in number of goals scored.
This season.
It was wrong. It was Backstrom. Ovechkin aided.
Oh, it went to Backstrom? Is that what you said? They redid it? Oh.
No, I couldn't hear very well because I'm trying to listen to you and the game.
That's fair. That is fair.
Oh, you know what happens?
What's that?
Hang on. I gotta confirm it now.
The correct answer, Dr. N. Jin. Not Tiny Tiger, although I like that one. Not Dr. Neocortex. What are you doing? Why are you making a
Nicholas
weird-
Backstrom scored.
Yeah, what about that? Ah, what are you doing? Why are you rubbing my belly?
Because that's what we do.
All
First
right.
belly rub of the season.
Next question. In standard Monopoly, what's the rent if you land on Park Place with no houses?
Is it $45?
$50
$35?
or $30?
Ooh.
That is difficult, especially when you think of inflation and what about like the Airbnb tax that you have to pay and
It was
all that.
Taylor Hall. That's who scored.
Did you hear that Airbnb has shut down all of DC for the inauguration?
Yes, I did.
That's pretty entertaining. They were like, no, you can't. We're not going to do that.
We're not going to be part of that.
Mhm.
If I have the day off or not. They're like, so I think you guys don't get paid, or maybe you get paid. You can't come to work, but you have to work, but you're working from home anyway. So maybe you get paid. I don't know. I was like, what's happening? I don't know. Like, I don't know.
It didn't look like you were rubbing his belly. Watch the replay.
No,
That's
thank
what-
you.
That's what Barbine says. 3 people said 45, 2 people said 50, but 3 people got it right at 35, which was the correct answer. Cap scored. Are we recapping the game right now? Does that mean, are we going to get sued by the NHL? Any broadcast of
Can
the
somebody
game?
cast this, please?
TJ Oshie
Oh.
with an assist by Alex Ovechkin, who now has 2 assists.
Alex Ovechkin leading the team in assists while Backstrom tied for the lead in goals. Not how you usually expected. Who made the discovery of X-rays?
Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen,
Obviously, Albert Einstein.
Thomas Alva Edison.
James what?
That's not what that says.
What?
That's not what that says.
What?
That's not what it says.
Revealing the answer, it is Wilhelm Conrad.
Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen.
I've heard it both ways.
Bless you guys.
The word for X-ray in German has to do with his last name.
Oh, really?
In the programming language Python, which of these statements would display the string "Hello World" correctly?
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to read those out loud.
Print F, open
Hello
parentheses, double quotes, hello world,
Console.log "Hello
Double-
World."
double quotes, close parentheses. No, you don't think that we should read this?
No.
What about if somebody isn't sighted and they need our help?
Hmm?
What about them? I know they wouldn't know where to click either, but that's not the point. I'm saying that maybe we should be really thoughtful about that. The correct answer was print, open parentheses,
The one
quote,
that just says print.
double quote, hello world, close quote, close parenthesis. So some people went with the print F, but that was not,
That would be
wasn't correct.
C, wouldn't it?
I'm not sure. I think F is a different letter.
Yeah, it's C.
I think those
I couldn't
are
even
equal.
see the F. Like
I think F is F.
it looks like the open parentheses.
I got you now, Keith. It's okay.
Yes. What is the plane curve proposed by Descartes?
Descartes.
Whatever. To challenge
Fermat.
excrement finding techniques called.
Elliptic I can't.
We were all bitching about that.
Paraboloid of
first
Descartes,
question.
Cartesian coordinates, Fulham of Descartes, or Descartes' helicoid.
I waited until it was really low because it's math, so it means I'm not going to get it right.
I'm trying to go hard and fast again, but it seriously took me almost the entire time to just read
the
that question.
I know by the time I finished actually reading the question, it was a whole amount of time. My bad. I did also just try a new bourbon. That's what we're doing. This isn't
Blame it on the bourbon. Everybody guessed different things. Cartesian coordinates, not correct. 3 people. That was the most popular one. The Fulham of...
What's a paraboloid?
Folium of Descartes.
Folium of Instacarts was the correct answer.
Descartes.
We should show the score.
Throw it away.
Who was the only god from Greece who did not get a name change in Rome?
Was it Athena?
Zeus?
Detmer?
John Travolta.
Demeter? Or Apollo?
John Travolta didn't get his name changed in Greece.
That's true. Except that actually he did. That his character's name was not John Travolta.
What was it?
Not
Danny
John
something.
Travolta. Danny Trevula. I don't know.
Danny something Italian.
I have to Google it. John
Right.
Travolta in
Danny
Barbarito.
Zuko. Come on, guys. Jeez.
Barbarito.
Danny Zuko.
Vinnie
you're right.
Barbarina.
Barbarino?
Danny Zuko.
Zuko.
Danny Zuko.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Apollo, the only one.
A lot of people said Demeter.
Yeah, which is interesting because isn't Mercury the equivalent of Apollo? And are those?
Apparently fucking not.
I guess not. We'll show the scores. We should have done that before. Look at that. Craig won that question somehow. How did he know that?
I know some things.
Craig's in
God.
second place right now. The person who literally tried to ruin the show just a few weeks ago and get the lowest score possible is in second place. How did you all allow this? The rest of you. My goodness.
Hermes is the
It's a
Greek
shame.
version of Mercury.
Oh, okay.
Apollo is the Greek version of Apollo.
Let's see. All right. And then we got Patrick in first. Nico is in third. We've only got 2 people in negatives, Ian and Rob, who are fighting it out to see who gets to own the underworld.
I'm coming for your underworld.
Who is the top scorer for England national football team? That was phrased terribly.
Steve Gerrard.
Wayne Rooney.
Michael Owen.
David Beckham.
I've heard of David Beckham. That's a person.
That is a name.
I believe that person plays soccer, so obviously not in English football because he's a soccer player.
Good point.
Yeah. Let's see. We're waiting for everybody to get their answers in. Let's see how everybody does with
Ooh,
this.
someone just blocked an Ovechkin shot. That was not a wise choice.
Oh, how did you find that out? The obituary?
Yeah.
The correct answer, Wayne Rooney. No one got it.
He played in D.C. for a short period of time, got arrested at the airport drunk, and had a DUI at one point, and then he went home to England.
So basically you're saying he was Dionysus.
Yeah.
That's what that sounds like. David Beckham, 6 of you got trapped by that because that was the only name you'd ever heard of.
And I just realized I was thinking Mickey Rooney.
Not a football
Not
player.
Wayne.
Yeah, different person altogether.
In a film.
I discounted it immediately.
Yes. All right, question 13.
What is Canada's largest island?
Well, it's Vancouver Island.
Newfoundland?
Oh, maybe Baffin Island?
Prince Edward Island.
One of those. It's definitely one of those.
Mussels. There are good mussels from Prince Edward Island.
Are there?
Yeah.
Prince Edward Island mussels?
PEI mussels.
I've never been to PEI, but I've been to REI, which is...
Oh, same thing, basically. You just put a little leg on it.
Yeah, you put a little leg on it, and it's a store that has, like, tents and hiking gear and stuff. It's great. No mussels.
Great, what was it? Oyster place in Canada, and it had oysters from all over the fancy Canada islands.
Oh. We went to one in New Orleans, and it had a bunch of different ones from different places. I don't remember if it had Prince Edward Island ones, but it had a bunch of different ones from all the way from, like, I think it had some Maryland ones, and then all down the Gulf Coast and everything.
Yep.
It was lovely.
That was for Peter's birthday.
It was. What was it called? The Rough Seas or something? Or the
Something sea.
Something.
Portugal was the burger place.
Yeah, it was some type of Rough Seas or, and it was a tasty place.
Yeah, we had lots of bar food.
Most people went with Newfoundland, and were incorrect. Baffin Island apparently is the largest island, which is baffling.
That was really bad.
Yeah, I wish I
Who
said
was the
it.
Prime Minister of Japan when Japan declared war on the U.S.?
Michimaru
Fumimaro Konoe.
Asuguo Yamamoto.
Hideki Toho.
I feel like you're not doing it justice.
Seaworthy. It was called Seaworthy.
Seaworthy.
I googled Oyster Bar New Orleans Business District, and I came up with Seaworthy.
It was quite good. A little pricey, if I remember right, but also excellent.
But they also, I think they could be pricey because they were like the only thing open at that time of day.
It was late.
We had just flown in. It was Peter's birthday, and all he wanted for his birthday was a shit ton of oysters.
It was like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And so we went there, and they did a lovely job.
I would like to come to Peter's next birthday party. That is one of my favorite foods. So yes.
Well, it's quite a
December 13th.
Quite a plane ride. All right. So the correct answer was not the most popular answer. What was the most popular answer?
Michinomiya Hirohito.
Nailed it. And what was the correct answer?
Hideki Toho.
I believe it's pronounced Hideki Toho.
Sure.
That's what
Barbine.
He is the person that invented the Hideki.
Oh.
Yeah, where it looks like a rock, but you put your key in it. That was his invention. Next question, 15.
Which of these is not one of Donald Trump's children?
Is it Donald Jr.,
Ivanka,
Eric,
Julius,
or Brutus?
Orange Julius.
Oh, he's
Serve
left the
as
room.
Rob cracks himself up.
He cracked himself so much. He left the
Mordecai
house.
is also cracking up, and I just think for the record, we actually don't know all of Donald Trump's children.
That's right.
This question is kind of not fair.
Mm-hmm. How about all the ones he knows about? We'll just say it that way.
How about all the ones he claims publicly?
Oh, but none of it claims on his taxes, or all of them are public claimed on his taxes.
Everybody went with Julius, the lesser known Trump, but unfortunately, you're correct. Julius, the first name of Caesar, which is one of the actual casinos that he owned, right? At one point, did he own?
He may have been a stakeholder in Caesar's.
I think maybe he was Taj Mahal. Now that I'm thinking of it, maybe that's what it was.
Trump Taj Mahal. You're right.
Yeah.
The painting "The Starry Night" by Vincent van Gogh was part of which art movement?
Well, it was very romanticism.
Post-Impressionism.
It was kind of neoclassical.
Impressionism.
I feel like post-impressionism is the thing I have after I meet people. Like, what was my post-impressionism of them? Like, oh, I don't know. That was a weird tie.
God, do people still wear ties? Is this going to be like one of those things like, remember ties? That's so weird.
I'm still trying to remember where my desk was. Like I realize now that like, if right now you were to be like, Keith, get in the car and do all of the things that you would need to do to go and sit at your desk at work, I feel like I'd get 2 or 3 of them wrong. Wrong turns, in the wrong...
Park in the wrong place.
Yeah, go into the wrong door. I'm not 100%, I'm sure I know what floor it's on now.
I did do that by
3.
accident. Where I did put the wrong. I had to go to work because we had a situation I had to go to work for, and I forgot what floor we were on. I told them what floor.
Half of you thought it was Impressionism. Half of you thought that it was Post-Impressionism.
And half of you were right.
And half of you were correct.
Oh, the doggy's watching us. He's so cute.
Well,
Hi,
right,
Mackenzie.
right now Mackenzie's being like, who the fuck out there thought it was Impressionism? God damn it. Who am I hanging out with? Question 17.
How old was Muhammad Ali when he died?
Was he 61?
He's still alive.
Was he 56?
74.
Is he still alive? Oh my goodness.
I hope he's still alive because that's the one I picked.
This means anybody who picked any of the other 3, if he's still alive is correct, you are some dark motherfuckers. You tried to kill off a man just to get a trivia question right. And it was a guess. Just saying, it was a guess.
Stings like a bee.
Oh, 4 of you got it right. It was 74 is when he passed away. 2 people were very hopeful that he was still alive. And some people killed him off an entire decade early, which was just rude. Why?
56.
Mm-hmm. Nobody decided he was 56, which was nice. Only a couple left.
Died, so.
What's that?
That's when my dad died, so.
So you were like, well, maybe.
It could be 56.
Was your dad Muhammad Ali?
No.
Oh my God! Was Muhammad Ali on the moon?
Nope. None of those
grandfather.
Craig again got that fastest than everyone else. What is happening right now? I don't understand.
Sports.
I don't understand the world. It's sports, and you're winning it. Oh, you have gone down to 4, though. Oh goodness, there has been a fall from grace, but that's still.
Oh, there's been another fall from grace too.
Patrick, what has happened to Patrick? Nico has overtaken him by quite a bit. Oh, there is drama at the top here.
Me and Nico are kind of kicking ass for being the race to the bottom pair.
No, we're usually the race to the bottom people, but I've had so much to drink
that you don't care.
I don't remember to answer them all. I think that's where I'm going right.
As per usual, Patrick has been very confident in some very wrong answers.
I believe Emily would back you up on that.
But seriously, since dry January didn't work out, I'm not drinking. I told myself no more after this weekend. I'm going like totally dry till birthday time.
So for the record, you've moved from dry January to dry half of January.
Look, I was all into dry January, and then they fucking stormed the castle, and I was like, somebody get me a bourbon. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was literally on a Zoom call with coworkers, and we were all pouring drinks in government time. So it was like a legit thing happening.
You're like, I'm gonna have so much work to do.
I mean, one of my coworkers was like, yeah, like this guy with a gun came in, just told me you need to evacuate. What's going on out there? I was like, don't look at the news, just go.
Yeah, just trust that guy with the gun.
Leave. Just go right now.
Only Ian is. Oh no, here we go. Oh, Rob is kicking Ian's butt for king of the.
Good job, Rob.
Thank you.
Yeah, the underworld there.
I'm gonna beat the winner by a negative number.
Yeah, that's you're getting there. You are
Rob,
getting there.
welcome to our club. This is a weird situation.
Am I allowed to join?
Yes,
he's lovely. Allow Robin.
We'll allow it.
What did I do?
That you reject conservatism on Bumble allows you in, or Grinder, or whatever, any of them.
Yeah, I told him. Well, just as long as I know you're not a terrorist, maybe we can hang out. You know.
I don't know though. I mean, I don't even trust that anymore.
I'm kind of done. I
Should
mean,
send that shit to the FBI.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, actually, yes, let's be friends. What is your name again? And your social, please.
Yeah.
Right.
You were at the Capitol? I don't believe you. Send
And
me
please,
photographic
introduce-
I
proof.
will need picture proof you were at the Capitol and your birthday.
Please introduce me to all your friends.
Yes. Do these pictures have like geotagging on them? That would be really helpful.
There's a hacker that got like 99% of what was on Parler before it got kicked off at AWS.
Yep.
And she said all of the videos that were uploaded were all geotagged. You know, all the pictures were, so they have IP, they have metadata on everything.
Mm-hmm.
I know everything about cats.
That's
I mean, they can check everybody that's carrying their cell phone into the building.
I think the weirdest thing is that we had like something come across our desk the other day. We had to fill out a very large survey about how much of our forensic software does facial recognition. And then this thing at the Capitol happened. I'm like, well, that was a weird coincidence. Don't everybody think so? Everybody thinks so.
Weird coincidence.
What is Grumpy Cat's real name? Which is not true because I believe it should be what was Grumpy Cat's real name.
I know. I cried real live tears when Grumpy Cat died.
Do you know? Did you know what the real name of Grumpy Cat was?
I sure as hell did.
Yeah, you did. Apparently, tartar sauce.
I would like to know if I got the highest score on that question.
All right, let's take a look. Yes,
You sure did.
but just barely. Craig came right in after you.
Damn, Craig.
Craig knows the internet.
Let's see. Yeah, my goodness. Craig has moved up to third, overtaking Melissa. Oh, this is getting
How do you
tight.
not have cats, Craig?
All right.
What country is the Hussarya supercar made by the car manufacturer Aranera assembled in?
Panera.
Husqvarna supercar.
No, I like
Sweden.
Italian.
China,
Italy.
Poland.
Any of those.
I'm just handing away any semblance of lead that I had.
Well,
You were
my philosophy for the last like five questions has been wrong but strong.
I like that Craig was like, I took third place. Have third place back. I don't need it anymore. I'm all done with third place. 4 people went with Poland. We had a Sweden and China and Italy as well, which were not
Son of
good.
a bitch.
What?
I got it.
You're going to try and accident your way into second place? Is that what you're doing?
I literally thought there was no way in hell any car anybody wants to own is made in Poland.
Oh, Banshee Glass has joined us and got that one quicker than anybody else.
That's Stephen Brody.
Stephen Brody.
That's Brody.
Look at that.
He must have joined Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
He remembered his password.
That's what it is, yeah.
Craig is in second place.
Second place. Oh my God, is plowed into second place by sheer accident. Craig, it's going to be quite a climb to first place, I'll be honest. But if the Trouble Twins can just get first and second, I feel like that's pretty impressive. All right. I believe this is our last one.
If we
What
could even
year
just
was
both
the first
be on
San
the board.
Diego Comic-Con?
Was it in 2000?
1970.
1990.
1985.
First San Diego Comic-Con. There's enough nerds, I feel like, in the room that somebody's going to get this. Somebody has to. And enough people guessing. Let's see what it comes up. This could really actually shift the entire leaderboard right here with this last question.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody getting their answers in? Reveal the answers. Oh, 2 people got it.
Got it right.
6 people did not get it because they went for 1985.
Here's why I think
God damn it, I was trying to race Ian to the bottom. What the hell?
when you think of Comic-Con nerds,
666.
you think of those amazing 80s aviator glasses
Do you?
on Comic-Con nerds, and so you think
Oh.
of the 80s.
All right. One
I
person
just
thought
went
the
with my
90s.
birth year.
What was
1985.
1985? Now we know. We're so much closer to getting into your bank account.
Tell me more, Craig.
Yes. All right, here we go. Final results. First and second place. The 2 idiots who raced to the bottom just 2 weeks ago. Nico and Craig. A surprising turnaround. Apparently, they just have to get drunk and care less, and somehow it works out for them. However, our new Lord of the Deep is Rob with -70.
Go,
So,
Rob.
the equivalent of second place, but in negatives, just for the record. That's pretty
You
impressive.
gotta try hanging out on either side once in a while, see what the other side is like.
I feel like that's pretty difficult because you still have to answer wrong quickly. And there's a 1 in 4 chance that you won't. And if you get it right, you get a bunch of points.
Yep.
Right.
Like, so that's not
They
an easy
disappear
feat.
quickly. They go away.
you eat them up eventually. It works out. We have a few people who were in the negatives, it looked like. But Rob definitely won the race to the bottom today.
I'm going to call that the Rain Cloud Award because you're the most negative.
The most negative. Okay, the Eeyore Award.
I mean, I only really get this many points when Danny is not playing. Let's be fair and honest here. We all had an unfair advantage with her out today.
So yes, Nico, Craig, then Melissa, Mordecai, Patrick, Emily, and then we have Banshee Glass, we have Smiles the Banana, Ian, and Rob. Thank you everybody for playing today. That was a lot of fun. We're ending the game. We are just a few minutes outside of 8 o'clock, so we're gonna call it a night and go check out some hockey, which seems like is it all tied up right now? Is that
No, it's 2-1 Capitals.
2-1 Capitals? All right,
Go
because Ocean got
Caps.
one. So this is good. We're gonna
Go
hope-
sports.
We're gonna hopefully watch
Flyers!
Go
other
sports
2
ball.
periods.
You guys have fun watching.
We will.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all we had for today. Let's see the business side of things.
Give him the business, babe.
That's true. If you want to follow us on social media, we're at A Wasted Hour on Twitter, which I had a weird person, like somebody like logged in from New York randomly. So I had to change all of my passwords and stuff because that was strange.
Were you in New York?
No, I was not in New York at the time. And so I changed that password, but Instagram and Facebook and other Wasted Hour, check us out there. You can follow us or subscribe on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. And we do have a secret Facebook group that you cannot tell anyone about. Whatever you do, do not broadcast this on the internet. It is called Another Wasted Group. Come join us there. We talk about the show and how we can improve it. And we usually have pictures of puppies and kittens and things like that. I know that sounds like me just trying to get you to come join the group, but it's actually a fact that there are pictures of puppies and kittens. I think those are all the things, other than the fact this is all due to a podcast called Another Wasted Hour. There's about 140 episodes of that up online, so go check it out. It's free anywhere that you get podcasts. Just search for Another Wasted Hour. Subscribe, review it if you like it, and give it stars. We'd appreciate that. And those are all the things. So until next week, next Thursday at 7 o'clock, everybody stay safe, stay healthy, try not to overthrow the government. And what's the final word of the night?
America.
America without an A. That sounds about right. So everybody take care. We will see you next week. Good night,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Bye. Happy hockey.
Bye-bye.